Dude, Mr. NYPD, these herbs, the one they want to lose. But I heard I got the up and ups, and I choose to win every day. Because I'm on the path to be great. Greatness, black excellence. Forget all of that trapping and rapping. They kidnapping and capping. They put Pooh Shiesty in the trick bag. Now he about to do some time. They want to get YoungBoy and Ben10 and the rest of them in. And they gonna gladly go. Cause you know how they trying to roll. Want to be the tough guy. An asshole from parole, baby. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? When they send you up in that penitentiary, squatting and coughing for the CO, you gonna know you don't see it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Nigga, get you in your burden, nigga. You gonna be doing that time up there, saying quitting, man. They gonna send you where Tupac was at, nigga. Bury that nigga under the jail in Clinton facility. Gave him a bunk bed, bunk mate. See how you like that. Top bottom bunk, bitch. Yeah. They want to see these niggas do life, they said, the FBI, man. They about to put Pooh Shiesty away for life. Off one decision. One bad choice, you know what I mean? Could take your voice away from the industry and the world in a blink of an eye. All over a girl, they trying to go back and forth. They want to go to war up there in Houston, man, with NBA YOUNGBOY in Louisiana versus Detroit. They sent Ben10 on a crash out mission, man, and he went. He was going. So now he has to reap what he sowed, and hopefully God bless. Rest his soul if he don't make it, man, because he uncritical. Tried to take that man out. Tried to take that chain. He said, I ain't going. I heard it was his own gun that did it to him. See that black man? That same gun you carry? You don't know how to use it right? Shh. End up dead by your own damn gun, Ben10. Come on, NBA, you better than that, man. Like, y'all crashing out over baby mama drama, man. Because they emotional. They both effing the same broad. Because these broads ain't got no morals, man. So now, they picking and choosing. They selective. Politicking. You want to take a black man out that look just like you. But mind you, we all going the same route. We all going to be in hell soon, man. Don't worry, man. Ain't none of us perfect. But we all try to act like we angels. Nah, nigga. It ain't no angels out here. It's nothing but devils these days trying to break your back. Backdoor you. Since when has it been cool to backdoor the next man? These niggas is killing their friends and the people they say they love for a little piece of change, man. Y'all heard Dirt. They sliming and snaking niggas out, and they thinking that it's cute. But I'm here to tell you that order will be restored, man. And all of the ignorance and the ignorant ones who ignore the message and the truth that we all here on our own time. No one is better than the next. We all got to learn from one another to reciprocate that energy and to generate those spirits, that positivity. But you want to bring negative on your community when you put a blind eye on the drug dealer, put a blind eye on the killer, because you're scared to speak the truth and say to the youth, it's wrong. Don't jump off the porch. They want to take your soul, young man. They want to snatch your freedom. They want you to be in prison like this, squatting and coughing for the next man. But they gonna tell you it's gangster, but they playing savage life in Chicago, spitting in each other's asses. You know what I'm saying? They got 4 extras up there. 40 crib. Putting carrots in niggas' butts in LA. What's going on with the black man in the social media, man? Like, they doing all of these things, this erotic, freaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then when you call it out, now they want to be homophobic. They want to be, too gangster to learn the next person's culture or learn history or learn the next person's struggle or understand where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? They want to pick and choose which struggle to run with in the ambulance chasing and which story they want to back. You know what I'm saying? Why you think they had their foot on my neck all this time? They tried to block me out the industry, family. Y'all the ones who came up and propped me up. But without y'all, they tried to destroy me, dog. I didn't have one client my whole career. Been doing it 7 years, in and out of New York. But I knew I wouldn't get no love in my own city, man. The Muslim eating pork, the pork eating Muslim niggas out there, man. They trying to, keep the game for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they selfish. They don't want to help. They don't want to see a nigga like me come up out the mud. Straight up. I work with the community and the kids and the women, all that, children, teaching them how to be healthy, showing people how to reconstruct the body and what they do. They throw me out here to die with the sharks and the wolves, nigga. A valuable person. I'm like the Dr. Sabi in the hood, nigga. I'm the local celebrity, nigga. I get hundreds of thousands every week watching me, every day, matter of fact, nigga. I get 250,000 views a week. You know what that do? That's 1 million a month, nigga. You know what that do? That's almost 12. That's 12 million, nigga. Over 10 million in 1 year. I've been doing that already. Now we about to cross the threshold. Now I got a camp. I got a team. I'm building up a strong community for everybody to come and learn and have peace. You know what I'm saying? And have blessings upon blessings because the spirit that I bring in the universe is a present, it's a gift. And when you come around me, you understand that the vibe, the energy I'm giving off is different. See, people these days, we don't even think about energy no more. We just thinking about, how we could use the next person or how, we could abuse our talents or our gifts, you know what I'm saying, that God gave us to get monetary gain. Like, we don't even understand how certain people energy don't mix, but we trying to force ourselves to filter it and try to force it because we don't see nothing else no more. Like, when you think about women, women don't look at energy. They don't choose men based off of morals no more, standards. They just want to know if you got bread, if you got a big dick, if you got you know if you rich, if you got a good job, if you got benefits. They don't care about nothing. When it comes to, do you have a good character? You know what I'm saying? Is your energy good? You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's gonna last long term. So then they wondering why they breaking up or they not being able to stay with a nigga. Cause look at how you pick them. The same way you get them, how you leave them. You know what I'm saying? How you choose them, how they come, how they go. Instead of you trying to get a nigga that's gonna be right for you or right for, what I'm saying, your situation, you just think about bread. Like, that's all they all think about. So now they only going after niggas with bread. So I don't even want bread no more. I just want fame because now I could teach the world how to tame that, that inner beast, that wanna keep you from reaching your potential to the fullest and to the max. Because I know that, what I mean, you got the ability to get these racks out here, man. Off the arm, like I told dudes. I come from the bottom, man. I come from the block, like I'm really from the towns, nigga. Like, for me to have this kind of notoriety, that gotta be God, because why else? Like, how the hell I get all of these platforms popping, all of these views, all of these? You know what I'm saying? People out of nowhere, like worldwide, different cities, states, Cali. You know what I'm saying? I got people in Detroit, people in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Texas. Like, I got all of these states, all of these countries, people in Asia, Africa that I'm reaching. It's like, how do you not capitalize off that and now create some kind of platform? You know what I mean? Like, I'm touching the world every day, dude. And I just smile because only I know what I'm going through, where I'm going to go, and where I'm going to end up. Because they laughed at me. They treated me like Bozo the Clown. Like, oh, this nigga, he just trying to get a view. He a gimmick. But not even realizing that I got the power of a prophet. You know what I'm saying? I got the mindset and the ability to, build this shit up brick by brick, like really make a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing in real time. Like, and it's a tragedy that no one would join me. No one would fund this war. They won't sponsor, a positive black man in the gym just trying to work out. They want to see you crash out. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you out here assed out, begging, naked. No protection, no blanket. You know what I'm saying? That God created for you. They trying to divide us out here, man. It's warfare for real. Like, when you understand and you're paying attention to what's going on, you can defend yourself, you know what I'm saying, against the attacks. Because it's always going to be mud in the waters, but as long as you know how to keep your head above and keep your head afloat, you can survive, you can breathe, you can live to see another day. You don't have to crash out like Jay Prince. You don't have to crash out like Pooh Shiesty. You don't have to crash out. Y'all expect Gucci Man to crash out when Pooh Shiesty, he did the ultimate treason, nigga. He robbed civilians, nigga. Like, it ain't just Gucci now. When you bring civilians in there, of course, nigga, they gonna use their tax-paying money to get the police to do their job. So how you expect Gucci to crash out if he already know the police is on him? Because the civilians is gonna snitch. So even if Gucci do anything in the street, it's gonna come back to him. So he's smart enough to know that, to know I can't crash out because now it's gonna come back on me. It's gonna be a trail. Even if I don't tell, the cameraman and the off-duty cop already is gonna tell. So how you expect Gucci to crash out? It's gonna lead right back to Gucci. There's nothing. Pooh Shiesty didn't leave him a chance to do nothing gangster because now when you involve civilians in it, it's a wrap. And regardless, even if it was his entourage, because they being thirsty, you still messed up by even not addressing it or, nipping it in the butt and then letting them go on Instagram with it. Like, you just all the way through your life away, shorty, for a small piece of chain and a watch and a contract that you still stuck in. So now Gucci about to really wipe me down and clown you and leave you down and out, drowning. You're gonna be doing some decades. Like, your man Shiesty gonna be gone for a long time. He about to do a 20 and better, nigga. Like, if you even get that. Cause the nigga think about going to trial. They might max be that nigga. Get that nigga 50, 100, Charlie Wingate. You gonna be sitting up there in Pelican Bay, nigga, making license plates and shit. Like, I'm trying to save black people from that. You know what I'm saying? We seen enough of that crashing out and violence and, you know what I'm saying, ignorance. Like, it ain't worth it. We already know that. So what do you got to prove? Why the black man got to be so tough? Oh, I get it. The black woman is using you as an attack dog to do her dirty work now. This is really all it is. Niggas is just killing themselves over black women and killing each other over women. That's really where all of this shit was coming from. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the drug game no more. Niggas don't really be selling drugs like that. It ain't the scamming, it ain't the money. Because these niggas is all broke anyway. Paying child support and you know, your daily habits have you not. All of that is draining niggas' pockets. Niggas can't even afford gas, nigga. This shit done skyrocketed. Niggas can't even put $10 in their tank daily. Like, niggas just said, fuck it, I'm gonna get a bike. Niggas are rather just ride a bike, nigga. This is how sorry America is getting, nigga. Cause these gas prices done fucking skyrocketed. The groceries, nigga. You know how much it costs just to eat a day? Look at my stomach, nigga. How much you think it costs just to feed a nigga? Huh? I ain't no hungry nigga like them Africans, boy. I'm eating lovely. You know what I'm saying? This shit costs like $50 a day, nigga. Shit, that's almost $300 a week. At least $200 a week. Like, nigga can't survive off that beat. Niggas is hungry out here, man. Like, America's turning for the worst, my nigga. Pay attention because don't let it be you out here in these streets, man. These streets will swallow a nigga up like a condom, you heard? A magnum. Fucking guzzle goblins, nigga. Like, them gas guzzling, the motherfucking Indians is eating off of niggas, B. Like, they making millions, nigga. Why you think fucking Trump is trying to get in Iran ass right now, nigga? Trump trying to set the record straight, but it's like, nigga, he fucking shit up at the same time. Cause why you want to do all this now? When we get in our glow and we start getting in our, you know, good years and shit. Like, we done had the pandemic, we done had the war, motherfucker, attack. Like, it's everything, you know what I'm saying? Then one, it's like, yo, this shit ain't never gonna stop, man. This shit just keep going for ages and decades. Like, they done been over there 20 years already. Now they gonna spend however much time, like, trying to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Niggas gotta switch up the game. This shit is getting trash. Like, yo, what up, family? I see you in the chat. Hit that like button. You know where it's at. You can find me right here, Mr. NYPD. Or you could go to IG, NYPD Loves Me, TikTok. We running it up. We got almost 4K on TikTok right now. Damn near 500,000 likes. Like, we getting busy. We showing love. The algorithm, they putting us out there. They pumping it heavy. Thank you for that like. You already know we here. Keep it right. Keep it tight. Keep it light. Cause it's light work, man. We get on here and we making these numbers twerk, man. Like, this what it's about, man. Like, it's teamwork. We gotta give. We gotta do gift for gifts. To get where you want to be at, man. Cause it's like you want that risk to reward. You know what I mean? You gotta take that chance because you don't want to sit up here and waste time trying to grind it out, trying to figure it out. You can make it happen on your own time. You know what I mean? You just gotta have the right people. Like, if you already got the niche, you already got the results. Then you just gotta put it to the test. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't take nothing much, just a little bit of effort. And then once you got that popping, it's like, now you just you make it flow. You find your schedule. Once you get a schedule, a daily routine, everybody know what time you coming in. You team up, group up. You put all of that into the machine, man. Like, it goes right back. It's gonna come back to support everything. Like, that's what I did. That's how I built it. I just found me a good support, and we just ran with it, man. And we been there ever since. 7 years, but nevertheless, it just feel like it's going by so quick. You know what I mean? Before we could take the time to really adjust and understand, the levels and how big, you can actually make it before, you know what I mean, you give up on yourself. Like, really think about where you're trying to go. And, you know what I'm saying? What are you in it for? Because if you're in it for the wrong reasons, it's like, it's just going to take the energy out of you. See, me, I already know I just came to vent, and chop it up like regular, everyday people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't never make it like an event, even though it's gonna be a ball. You gonna have the time of your life. When you come up here and you see us doing how we do it, moving how we move and working it, incorporating different strategies. I mean, it ain't hard to put a script together. You know what I mean? If 50 could do it, and the other successful directors and people who done been in the business, it's like you can too. You know what I mean? You just gotta be having the mindset to appropriate and to not give up because it's so easy. Like I said, but you just gotta have that faith. You gotta have that relationship. You gotta have that taste, that hunger. That you're never gonna give up. You're gonna remain. You're gonna remain solid. Like in every situation. All it takes is just a good little boost. You get the right boost, you get the right support, man. I'm telling you, this algorithm is the truth. Like, it ain't no telling. Like, if it's for you, if it's meant to be, don't give up. Don't quit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you never know when that time will come. But now you gotta capitalize, you gotta adjust, you gotta showcase your talents. You gotta get out there and put everything on the balance beam and put it into perspective. Is it really worth it? Like me, I ain't got no kids. I ain't really got no fam for real. Like, that I could kick it with every day. Or, go lean on them for support. Like, everybody kind of doing their own thing, and I had to realize that, like, I can't try to put my baggage or my problems on the next person, because it's not a hard one to solve, but it's still like, I gotta figure it out, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to support myself. So that's why I'm in it. Like, I'm gonna try to build a base so big and so strong that it can only keep going and keep getting stronger, so that it don't fail me in the end. You know what I mean? Like, this is a long-term game. You gotta be able to roll with the hits, because you're not always gonna be able to recoup. It's just like the music business when they breaking the artists. They're not always looking to, get the hit artists and get the right away superstar or the legend. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to get to that point. So it's like they know money is gonna be wasted. You just gotta be able to brace for it and pray for the best. Don't get discouraged, because it's a lot of different ways that people could make a living off of social media. You just gotta be ready to take your chance. You know what I mean? Like, if it's really gonna be successful, or in sign, you start seeing those certain like traffic. You gotta really be mindful that where you came from, because it could kind of confuse you a little bit, get you misconstrued, it could get you like screwed up if you're not ready for it, because it's not easy. It's not a steady one day thing. It's a everyday kind of struggle or hustle to where you gotta move, you gotta build that muscle memory up, So you gotta stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay the course because it's easy to lose. Of course, when you ain't focused, but you can always revamp and rebrand yourself to be, you know, the best personality that you can be because obviously it's like people don't want to see the steady, stable Michael that I'm able to be and able to, channel my energy into. Because I just want to show y'all, the progress. Like, thank you for that like. I just want to show y'all the process and the time it take for me to, get to the certain status, you know what I mean, in life. Because a lot of things never really looked, this successful or basically looked this like, it never looked this pretty. It's starting to really be like a thing here, you know what I mean? To where it's like, I'm the most famous man in my city right now, you know what I mean? Like, that do what I do the way I do it. So, I gotta really be mindful and be like strategic with the way that I be trying to, focus and just keep myself on the right path because I know that, things could get turned in the wrong direction fast, you know what I mean, quick. So it's like, they want to see me last in this game here. It's like, I just be going on the path and I be going on the mission, man, and try to, tear down the negativity that I see in the world. You know what I mean? A lot of people, a lot of girls and women, is not protected the way they should be because you got to think about it. If the leaders and, the people who supposed to protect and supposed to, you know what I mean, be intellectual when it comes to conflicts, if they just crash out every time, there's a difference of opinion or every time there's a confrontation, if the first thing is to crash out, that's the gangster, or that's the shooter, or that's the, the real nigga, then of course, if they all going to jail or they all killing each other, of course, then the women and the children and, they left to die too, they unprotected because who's going to protect them if the protectors and the leaders is sitting up here going to war every 5 minutes over some jewelry or over somebody baby mama? A woman can't keep her leg closed or she leading multiple men on. It's like it's only going to keep going on and on for years and years because nobody wants to be the bigger person and say, you know what, I don't want to see it happening. I don't condone it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. We lost Vaughn. We lost Pop Smoke. We lost shit. We lost Dirk, basically. For the meantime, like he got 8 people snitching on him. We lost Shiesty. We lost fucking uh FBG Duck. We lost Cash. We lost Melly. We lost YNW Melly. We lost Bartland. YNW Bartland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could keep going. We lost PNB Rock. We lost Pac. We lost Biggie. Like, how long is gonna be? How many niggas we gotta lose? How many of our warriors gotta go before we say, you know what? This street shit, this gang shit, this shit is a fantasy. Like, it's a fallacy. Like, niggas believe the streets is real or the streets is, what I'm saying, worth it. They standing on business, but it's like in all reality, nigga, you killing all your opportunities and your chances as a man to grow and to be, a successful leader and a positive figure in the community because you doing your whole influence and your likeness away for an image because you want to be a tough guy. But when you get to them jails and you in them cells, you know what I'm saying? It's like when the CEO tell you what to do, turn your light off, lock you in your cell, you gotta ask for tissue, you need permission to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is warfare, man. It's psychological, my nigga. We lost Khalif Browder. You know what I'm saying? They about to close down Rikers. Inmates is dying every day on that shit, nigga. Like, they moving niggas to different facilities, West facility, all that. Like, it's just traumatic times we in and going through. So, if you able to survive, you able to make it, I suggest you stay blessed. And you know what I mean? You count your blessings, man. And you just have grace. And you understand that the Lord got a way. He got a, if there's a way, there's a will. You know what I'm saying? We just all got to be mindful and kind of be locked in these next couple of months because there's going to be some shifts going on. Like, the world ain't going to stay still for no man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep spinning. So it's up to you to do the right thing, to stay positive and stay peaceful. You know what I mean? In these times, because it's definitely going to be aggravation. It's going to be confrontation. There's going to be, many different puzzles and many different, how do you say, mysteries to solve. So you know what I mean. Just pay attention to the be aware of the environment. Pay attention to the temperament, man. Let's get to the finish line. Let's get to the goal. That's for all of us to win. You know what I mean. One way or another. No man left behind. We got each other. And with that being said, I'm out, family. I'm gonna be back. I hope you have a great night. Be safe. Get ready for this Monday. No, wait, tomorrow's Sunday. It's Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, get ready for Sunday, man. Y'all have a happy weekend, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.